The Sidemen were right about KSI. I'm not gonna lie, if I was KSI right now, I would be feeling pretty shit. Here you have a YouTuber who is arguably one of the biggest on the platform, 18 million subscribers, millions of views. He's been on this platform for, let's see, over 14 years he's been uploading. And, you know, for the most part, surface level. You know, he dropped 4 hours ago, 97,000 views. 3 days ago, 1.3 million views, 1.1 million views. If you gave that to me, I'm gonna be tweaking. I'm gonna start moving like MrBeast. You get $1,000, you get $1,000, you get $10,000. I'm gonna be giving away money out the ass, on God. Maybe I should put that on God. Don't hold me to that, bro. I don't need all of y'all knocking down my door saying that I owe you some money. I'm already gonna have enough of that with the IRS. God damn, I hate taxes. KSI has been getting a lot of backlash because he's no longer a part of his group, the Sidemen. And I don't know, man. I think what KSI has fallen victim to is just being a tryhard, like cringe tryhard. I don't think there's anything wrong with trying. You know, I'm an advocate for trying and putting your best foot forward. But when you're kind of cocky, boastful, doesn't feel like you're actually passionate about the things you're doing, you're just kind of doing it to do it. I really think that's KSI's issue here. I mean, even if we look at some of his videos, guess the MMA fighter. Then the very next video is roast us, win $1,000. Find the secret millionaire. Amaze me, win $5,000. Like, there's no correlation video to video. It feels like he's trying to just MrBeast this shit, but he's not MrBeast, you know? So I think he's kind of lost right now. Let's get right into the video and see what the fuss is about. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. It's really been making a huge difference, and I overly appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? Let's get into it.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet.
Okay, who do you think's more famous? Me or Speed?
Speed, mate.
You're man, bro.
I'm sorry. Speed, I'm sorry.
So KSI starting to realize how
This nigga thinks he's bigger than Speed. Yeah, watch out. Speed just performed at the World Cup.
mistaken he was. It's been 2 months since he left the Sidemen in pursuit of becoming bigger than Speed and Mr.
Situation's a bit mad, but I still love the boys. I hope the best for them. But bro, I left because I needed more time for myself. If I'm being honest, yeah.
Was Simon actually taking that much time out of you?
Oh, it's a lot.
KSI's a busy man, so in part this is true, but also the timing was convenient because he had just had his best viewing day on his own personal channel of all time. Like this comment says, someone said the problem isn't that he left, it's how he left, and he knows that. So he just left the group without even telling anyone or making plans. It was a sudden thing.
The news has just been dropped. I didn't know that video was going out now, so I'm expecting a lot of people to just ask me about that.
And because of the way he done it, people were suggesting boycotting KSI, saying support the boys, and they did. The problem is, comments like this saying they only ever watched the Sidemen because of KSI was feeding the algorithm and also KSI's ego, where he was going on interviews and saying he's the main guy in the group now, and people suggesting it is a good thing that he leaves because he's been carrying it.
There's always like a Harry Styles, you know, in One Direction, or a Beyonce in Destiny's Child. You could argue I am that of the Sidemen.
You are.
But that's just because, you know, I've done more things.
Of course.
Like, you know, publicly, or just, you know, with the boxing, done stuff in America.
Stuff like this is always sticky because I don't know if this is true enough. I don't watch enough of KSI's content to necessarily say that that's cap. But when you say things like that, man, especially in a team sport, a team effort, you're collaborating with people, you gotta understand how that makes motherfuckers feel. We're all grown adults. You know, so they should be able to chin that, but I think it's clear KSI does have some level of an ego. I mean, we can see it through his forehead and staring right at us. This head is big as hell, metaphorically speaking and literally,
etc. Like,
do you see yourself as the leader of the Sidemen?
No.
No, you don't.
I'd say we're all equal.
If I was KSI, I would have like bro, he was carrying that whole group, taking an equal percentage as all of them. Like, why is he gonna do that moving forward? Like, why is he gonna do it? In business, it's not how business works. So sooner rather than later, like, he had to do this if he wants to elevate. It doesn't make sense to be carrying 6 man. I do rate a couple of them. Well, to be honest, I rate one of them. So I'm not actually throwing shade on them like that. But like, realistically, business-wise, KSI's carrying them. So why not is he going to invest his time like that, just carrying people for no reason?
KSI wanted to leave to compete at the highest level, and the Sidemen didn't have the same drive or think it was realistic.
I look at Jimmy and I go, bro, I can do what he does and better and more. I can though. It's
He's talking about MrBeast.
true, bro.
he's built-
No, but I can do that as well, bro. No, but I'm talking
I love
him
him.
himself.
I
Like,
love this.
He's a host, but I can also be more than just a host. Like I can be a person that gets involved with you. You know, I can show more personality. I can get 100 million without having to be a robot.
I invite you to do it, and I will
Okay.
enjoy watching.
Okay.
But I think it's an incredible challenge, and I think what he's done is actually super impressive. And
No, of course, I'm trying to shit on him.
but I think it's impossible to replicate.
KSI didn't want to compete with MrBeast. People were saying he's literally just tried to turn into MrBeast. Let's be real here. The content on his channel isn't great. It's just rehashed MrBeast style content.
So this is what the Sidemen were holding KSI back from. Yeah, you can see in his eyes that he is exactly where he wants to be in.
But this is my point, bro. I am not mad at anybody that wants to try. If you wake up with a vision and a mission and you have a passion about doing X, Y, and Z, especially when it comes to creating content, go do that. And if you, for whatever reason, feel like you want to be a competitor to MrBeast, I mean, shit, that's a big mountain to climb, but I'm gonna cheer you on and say go for it. I think there's just a difference between what makes MrBeast MrBeast. Like, he literally wakes up and lives and breathes this content shit. Like, that's what he wants to do on the highest level. Versus KSI, clearly content is his life. Clearly he has a name because of content. But MrBeast from day one has set out for one thing and one thing only: to be the biggest YouTuber of all time. That was his mission statement. I don't know if that's KSI's mission statement. And that's what I mean by he's lost. He's dabbled into the boxing. He's got the drink. He's got he's done the music. The whole shit. I hope he retires that alone. You know, you could keep the music, KSI. We didn't need that, my nigga. Music sucks. But point is, we see him kind of hopping from one trend to another, and it's like, KSI, where's your originality? I'm not a KSI fan. I don't know what put him on. I don't know what he's known for. But maybe you need to revisit your roots and see if you can find the next elevation from that. People elevate, people change. Shit, I've gone through my own change and content creation journey. I've just started a new series on my Whereyouatberto live channel where I'm going around trying new things. So it's cool to innovate. I think it's inspiring to innovate. But when the innovation doesn't feel authentic to you as the individual, I think viewers have gotten to the point where we can see through that shit, bro. Like, it just feels fake. It feels forced. It doesn't feel like this is you. And now you're gonna enter into that cringe, corny, try hard territory. That's just a place where you don't want to be as a content creator. They're gonna hate on you for that. And why wouldn't they?
Is this the YouTube equivalent of like a midlife crisis? Sidemen aren't really my thing, okay? I don't really care. I know people are super into them though. The main appeal of this group, as far as I'm aware, is that they're really relatable. They're like a relatable group of mates. They're all really successful content creators, but they're a relatable group of mates that have got great chemistry and they have a laugh together. What makes them click as a group, that's what's made them so successful. He has walked away from that incredibly related brand that
God, that head, boy. That lung, you can't ignore it. Like, it gets on screen and it's the only thing you can look at. That's crazy.
seemingly go on forever because he wants to be more like, he literally said so himself. He said he wants to compete with Beast. Guy who gets 4 billion views a month but has no fan base. Guy who literally just works to produce the highest numerical result and whose name is synonymous with slop. Human brand whose corporatizing impact on content creation as an industry has birthed the term the miss of various things as a negative. KSI is trying to Beast at a time where everyone is kind of sick of this overstimulating, oversaturated, numbers above everything style of content. This corporate slop entertains very small baby.
People are calling KSI out constantly in these comments, but it does get even more worse than he casually left his best friend for the sake of money and being a missed copycat. As someone who watched KSI and the Sidemen from when he just started, the fame changed him. He's just less funny over the years. Maybe he was never funny, it just appealed to the younger audience. But things got a little bit more awkward when someone literally said it to his face. The top comment on this video, he wasn't even making jokes, he was just getting the truth out there. At first people was thinking this was a genius move because the numbers were there and Sidemen probably are dead weight, not ambitious enough and just content. But it's actually turned out to be wrong.
Like, these are some serious views. 7.6. Like, he's genuinely by himself getting views to rival that channel. Like, and obviously as well, like, he's got, did you see this? 10 mil. I swear that was on more. Oh no, it's this 83 mil on a $1 versus 50,000 katana. That's crazy. Like in my opinion, he's got his sights set on YouTube and he's just gone like, I want to be that type of creator, like go global. And he said it on the pod, didn't he? Like, I want to go that big with personality as well. I think he could do it. Like, he's got the talent, the funds.
So in part, KSI leaving was to satisfy his own ego. He was getting frustrated that he wasn't seeing himself as #1 anymore.
Okay, who do you think's more famous? Me or Speed?
Speed, mate.
You're men, bro.
I'm sorry.
All right, KSI. Like, bro, again, I almost feel bad for the guy because I think because I have like a underdog mentality and I don't necessarily know enough about KSI to just say he's a terrible human being. You know, I kind of tend to root for anybody that has a dream and just wants to go bigger, bro. But come on, man. Speed just performed at the goddamn World Cup. You know, like, you're not there, gang. Like, you've got your fans, you got your millions, you're doing what you do, but you're not Speed, bro.
I'm sorry.
Obviously, his mental health, he said, was part of it. That could be true, but this guy wanted to be #1. And it's not going as well as probably people would think. It's been a few months now and I was recently, and going by the last 3 videos, what does the data say and the numbers? So KSI firstly has averaged around 1.2 million views on videos. Sidemen have averaged almost 4 times that, 4.37 million on their last 3 videos. And obviously that is without KSI appearing in any of them. And MrBeast almost 60 times the amount of KSI.
Yeah, just don't even put Mr. This fucking chart. Insult to injury.
67 million views on his last 3 videos.
I'm trying to compete with MrBeast.
Yeah.
He gets about 4 billion every month in shorts and about 600 million long form. I mentioned the Sidemen boys. I'm gonna get more subscribers than Sidemen, and I'm also gonna get more views. I've got more views than Sidemen in a month, so now I need to get more subscribers. And then it's like, all right, cool. I'm looking at Speed now. I need to try and use than Speed.
Yeah.
And I need to get more.
Yours,
yeah. And then after Speed, who's next?
Yeah.
Until I get to Jimmy.
KSI just had that initial spike, but now the Sidemen are getting more views again. And even worse, they had both Eze on their channel, Mini Minter and KSI, and Mini Minter on his own solo channel got more views than KSI. Out of nowhere, KSI just randomly recently deleted all of his tweets. And we'll get into it in a second, but KSI did go on a mini rampage and put out some bizarre posts about how groups don't better the internet and they can kill growth on certain creators. But we'll get into that in a second.
That's some hate.
There is nothing wrong with KSI.
Holy shit, there's veins bulging out of it. It's time to go to Turkey, bro. But then I'm just thinking to myself, would Turkey even fix this? Like, if he genuinely got more hair here, would it make sense? It might actually look uncanny. It probably would be the last infinity stone of making him look like the Alien versus Predator monster. This is crazy. Oh my god.
Striving for greatness and wanting to be #1. The guy is rich and it's part of the mindset that he has and have to set unrealistic goals, but it's the way that KSI went about things. This is a prime example. Sometimes it's not about what you do, it's about how you go about it. But while KSI has been focused on boxing, music, the Sidemen, football teams, building businesses, all this different stuff, MrBeast has just been laser focused on YouTube.
Hey, yo, Jimmy.
Oh, how's it going?
How many subscribers you on?
We just hit 500 million. How about you?
500 million.
Yeah, subs. But how many subs are you on?
18.4 million.
Oh, well, you'll get there. Just stick at it. How much is the bill? 83 pounds. Thank you.
Put yourself through such a humiliation ritual. Holy shit.
I'm gonna get there.
The YouTube final boss in MrBeast is completely hard to defeat because he doesn't even care about making money. You can't compete with someone who has no financial incentive. KSI is willing to lose some, but MrBeast is not even making a profit on a lot of his videos and giving tons of stuff away.
Yeah.
I don't have to do brand deals anymore. I don't like having to promote other companies, but I also like making the best videos possible. Right. And my videos don't make money. Yeah. Even when I do a brand deal on a video, I still lose money. I lose like over $1 million a video, and I have to supplement it through like gaming or reacts or through other means. Yeah. And it's like, I don't make money. I'm constantly stressed about money nonstop. And it's like, people are always like, well, just don't spend $4 million on a video. And I'm like, why would I not do that? Yeah. And they're like, well, because it's stressful. And like, maybe if you spent 2.5, you'd be fine. I'm like, yeah, but then I don't get to do what I want to do.
To put things in one final perspective on the difference here, since KSI left, his best performing video on his channel was 13 million views 7 months ago, and that was with chunks that done really well. But MrBeast has a random animation channel that 6 months ago he posted a MrBeast collab, and in less time that's done the same amount of views. Just a random side channel that he had. Not to mention the fact that MrBeast's second channel, gaming channel, and charity channel all have more subscribers and doing better numbers than KSI's main.
Oh my god.
KSI,
this is making me want to throw up. MrBeast is making so much money. It's actually disrespectful, bro. I might have to go and fade this nigga. Yo, Jimmy, bruh. Put me on, gang.
I was the one obsessing over stats, and out of nowhere he made a post saying no more stats. I feel like they're taking away from the reason that I make content. I do it for the entertainment and the love of entertaining. All I want to do is make good videos, and I was excited that people were enjoying the content I was making, and I would post the stats. Whether I get 0 views or 100 million views, as long as I make it entertaining content, I'm happy. A bizarre YouTube community post that he deleted, people thought he was actually taking a shot at the Sidemen. So he said, YouTube groups are bad for growth in the content creator space. Let's have a good discussion on this. This isn't shade or me trying to put hate on any groups. I just want you to hear me out. One of the best ways to grow in the space is through collaborations. Goes to Creator B's channel to make a video. That's great for Creator B's channel. And now Creator B goes to Creator A's channel to make a video. That's great for Creator A's channel. Overall, both creators help grow their channels, and the collaboration is a net positive for everyone. KSI did actually vent a lot about the lack of evolution for the group. He had different aspirations and wanted to push them forward, and they wasn't doing what KSI wanted to do, and it was a voting system.
I'm the guy that going, we need to make a change. We need to make a change. Let's do something. Let's switch it up. And then everyone's pointing at me, being like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and of course, say no more. Then I'm gonna do my own thing, which you have done.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, so then how could you come in here and say,
like, even the fans are there, like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So,
and I'm like, oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, because that's what they like. But well, like I said, so then now I hope you can understand as to why we've decided to do the structure.
I get it.
Because we're actually dropping heat.
Quality over quantity. Yeah, I get it. I don't know. Like, I've always pushed the guys. And I'm sure they're going to be sick of this, me saying this, but I've always pushed them saying, like, we should be a global entity.
100%.
We should be huge. Some of the guys just don't care for that, though. Yeah. Some of the guys are just happy to be
Yeah, I mean, but that's just what it comes down to when you're working in groups in general, man. You know, it's when it's a team effort, getting everyone on board is a lot harder. And I do think when you nitpick at what he's saying, there's a lot of truth in it. And that's why I don't think KSI is a bad guy, but I think he just needs to find what is authentic to him, bro. Again, I'm not mad at anybody that is ambitious, trying to push that needle and try to push themselves to the top of the mountain. I mean, shit, I feel that way about myself. I want to be the best, you know what I'm saying? But there's a way to go about it. And sometimes you do have to chalk out your own path, but to just wake up, not even alert your crew that you're stepping away. It's definitely erratic. It's definitely very volatile. And it goes back to the point I've been saying over and over again. Is KSI moving in a way that is authentic to him? I think the answer is no.
Okay, in terms of your group, is it like a democracy where it's 4 votes?
4 votes, yeah. Which is fair,
Yeah, it's fair, but you're saying to me that it's 6v1.
No.
So some people
Simon's on my end.
Okay.
Simon's on my side.
Okay.
And Vic, to a certain degree, is on my side.
Okay, fair play.
Yeah.
So then you just have to convince the others, because guys, we want to see quality videos.
Well, that's it. But I mean, that's why with my own channel, I'm going ham and showing everyone, like, it can be done. Yeah. And then, eventually when I do get the results,
then show them.
Then I can then go to Josh, look, bro.
Yeah. But scrolling down, he said, with a U group, creator A, B, and C go into a YouTube group's channel. That's great for the YouTube group. They benefit a lot from it, but a YouTube group will very rarely make content for creator A, B, and C individually for their channels. Logistically, it's just a nightmare. So ultimately, the YouTube group gets all the benefits for their channel, and creator A, B, and C don't really get any from besides a few people knowing about them or seeing them, which is good, I guess, but it doesn't equate to people going to their channel to watch their video. Therefore, YouTube groups kill growth in this space and turn it into a monopoly. It seems KSI is still trying to prove himself right and convince himself he made the right decision, despite the numbers not showing it or reflecting it yet. And he is doing a lot of collaborations. Sometimes your friends giving you advice, they're not belittling you or putting you down or saying you can't achieve something. They're just being realistic about the goals you're setting.
Then Tommy probably wins point. Tommy's jab is too good to cut.
Yeah, but that's...
I mean, I do think that's a good point as well. If he's going into the meetings with his team and saying, hey, we're going to be a direct competitor with MrBeast, like, okay, that sounds cool on the surface, but when MrBeast is going 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 times what you're doing views wise? While you can have that on the like Pinterest board somewhere, it's good to maybe have short-term goals, you know what I'm saying? Things that you can kind of see in the distance. And I'm not trying to like belittle shit here. Like, take this off of what we're talking about right now and just apply this to anything in your life. You should have big, unrealistic goals, but you also have to have your eyes dead set on what is obtainable. Because if you're only focusing on, you know, the one that's all the way out there, how do you think you're gonna feel about yourself when, you know, you just take that jump and you miss the mark completely and fall all the way to shit? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to psychologically almost trick your mind into the progress, and it's really not even a trick. You make micro progress before you know it. When you look back, you'll be miles and miles away from where you started.
Alan Williams accountant. He's got a very good jab that's beautiful for accountants.
Because I think he schooled you.
Yeah, he did.
And I think if that's the end goal, then we should just leave it.
I'd say I'd knock him out round 6. Round 6.
And you know what, if you do, listen, you already know.
Another dog.
Listen, he beat Logan, I got the W, so.
It does seem like KSI has completely lost himself in the content he's creating now.
Get a $50,000 katana cut through. Apple. Sweet. Red or blue? Oh, what's it gonna be? 5 layers. 25 layers. This is still not holding me up. 50 layers. Still don't think this is gonna work. Oh my god. Was that an octopus? What was that? Mate. I think it's an octopus.
He's turned into that robot that he called MrBeast.
Like, I can be a person that gets involved. I can show more personality. I can
The only issue I heard this right, apparently he doesn't want to have too much personality in his videos, because the second you have too much personality, you put off other people. There's certain people that won't like you.
I want to be the guy that can get 100 million without having to be a robot.
But I'm very excited to see it.
Okay.
I implore you to do it. Yeah, I invite you to do it, and I will enjoy watching.
Okay.
But I think it's an incredible challenge, and I think what he's done is actually super impressive. And
no, of course, I'm trying to get on
No,
him.
but I think it's impossible to replicate as a personality-driven channel or creator.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think that's different boxes.
But
These are two different boxes.
Proving people wrong.
Yeah, no, I want you to. I look forward to bumping your channel up and seeing 100 million views on a video.
So much of YouTube and why you subscribe to the people you quit is because of personality. It's because you do kind of build somewhat of a parasocial relationship. Like, okay, I really kind of know this person. But when you're watching a MrBeast video, outside of if you go off and watch a MrBeast interview and get a little bit of the insight of his personal life, that's not what MrBeast content is, bro. He's literally not personable at all in any of his content. It's all about big spectacle, wow, shock factor, hooks, getting you in, hooking in the viewer. I mean, honestly, he's building more relatability with the characters that he puts in his videos rather than he is himself. It's literally a game show at this point. I think there's an unrealistic expectation. How do you become this big spectacle channel based off of having personality, and you're using MrBeast as your threshold? Like, you saying, I want to be Beast, but then effectively not use the method of being robotic like MrBeast. It doesn't make sense. It's not like MrBeast is doing sit down, get ready with me videos and telling you about how he feels throughout the day. He's a host. He's 100% a host. And I imagine there's a lot of pros and cons that come with that. Again, MrBeast is a multi-millionaire at this point. He's doing what he's doing, but he also can't just sit down and chill. I don't know, man. KSI really need to do some soul searching when it comes to his content.
Forward to it.
KSI has been proven wrong already because he isn't even doing personality-driven videos. As you see what I just posted, he's doing stuff to get people to engage and subscribe and not click off the video and transcend language barriers. This is not personality-driven content. But anyway, KSI did speak recently about actually regretting it after he first left the Sidemen, and this is him speaking out about the situation for the first time properly.
Do you think the internet's reaction to you leaving was what you expected it would be, or is it worse?
I knew it would be bad.
Yeah.
But holy, bro, I was not ready for the.
Yeah.
It was insane.
I was going nuts in my burner, bro.
No, bro, it was bad, bro. I was there, like, in all corners of the internet. I was getting destroyed.
What's up with these fake ass laughs? Did not say anything that funny.
I was there like, man, this. There's part of me thinking like, shit, maybe I should go back.
Are you not?
KSI leaving the Sidemen. It's made BBC headlines, but there's a few different things. It's not what you do sometimes, it's how you do it. There could have been a farewell video, and KSI could have left. Obviously, this guy said he was struggling with his mental health. There was a lot going on. He needed to spend time with family.
But somewhere along the way, I started losing the balance of my own life. I found it hard to make enough time for myself. I definitely found it hard to find time for my family. I found it hard to make time for the people I love.
Then he comes out and says he wants to up his work rate and compete with Speed and MrBeast.
I mean, bro, again, if you watch any MrBeast interviews, he literally talks about this. His life is not sustainable. He actually says, I advise anyone that wants to make content like me not to do it. Here's a clip of MrBeast talking about how much of his own mental health that he's willingly sacrificed to do what he does on the scale that he does.
If my mental health was a priority, I wouldn't be as successful as I am. I mean, and that's just like a sad fact. Like I obviously never would have buried myself alive for 7 days of solitary, 7 days on a desert island, 7 days, blah, blah, blah. It's like, you know, being able to consistently suffer over long periods is like arguably one of the deepest modes. Like there's a reason no one makes videos like me, like not even close, because no one wants to live the life I live. I mean, there are months where I think there was 1 year where I was flying like 200 days. Like I was on a plane. I mean, there's
365 days in the year, by the way. We all know that, but I just need to repeat it so we can really settle in. This nigga spent more than half of the year on airplanes, just flying. Every single day. Bro, I hate traveling days. One of my biggest pet peeves in life is getting on an airplane or even getting in my fucking car, honestly.
Yes, but you know, to get these videos done and I do everything, and it's like, you know, when I wake up tomorrow and I'm gonna be pretty tired and feel like shit, I'm gonna go, you know, something I always tell myself is how you feel right now is why no one else does what you want to do or does what you do. And if you push through this, that's just even, you know, more of a reason why no one will ever be who you are. And so it's like, I think being able to push through unhappiness and do things you don't want to do consistently year after year over the course of a decade is like the ultimate advantage. Like, I mean, I think we'll hit 1 billion subscribers, and I don't think anyone will be anywhere near close, because like once you make a couple $1 million, why would you live the life I live? Like, why would you not take weekends off? Why would you not just film locally, even if it means less views so you can be on the right time schedule? Why would you not, you know, prioritize your sanity and that kind of stuff? It makes no sense, but that's why no one else does it.
You have it, you know, is borderline insane about this shit. And, you know, I respect it. I genuinely do. Now, does that mean that I'm willing to go to that height? I mean, I don't know. But, you know, when KSI is just over here making bold statements that he wants to be the next MrBeast, I mean, MrBeast himself is telling us what it takes.
We're getting by now, man.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
Slow and steady.
It's still there, but you know, I'm just.
Because I could imagine like all that shit kicks off and you're like, oh, okay, fine, I'll take my mind off it. Let me just doom scroll.
I would.
Oh wait,
bro, my doom scroll was just me.
Yeah,
getting shit constantly.
I wonder if anyone's still like thinking like, nah, when's this forfeit shit gonna be done? Oh my god, the amount of people that were messaging going, oh, is it a forfeit? Yeah, that was me off. And I was there like, you guys, come on, lock in.
People in my apartment building stopping me from getting in the lift, like, can you tell me to change this shit straight? I was like, bro, just picture
I was at the pub up north, like, did he actually leave? I was like, yeah.
Anywhere and everywhere in the street.
You're not gonna work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I am happy for the boys. Like, if anything, I feel like they're performing better without.
Bro, you know you left. They did America trip. They're killing it. They're killing it. Shout out to them.
I'm like, shit, bro, remember I was holding them back.
Many people say there's a difference between JJ and KSI. This guy's been the GOAT of YouTube for a very long time in the UK scene, and has done it and given a lot of opportunities to people, and is massively losing money on the videos and content he's creating now. So whatever makes him happy, it's done now. It's just the way this all happened.
Y'all let me know how you feel about this in the comment section, man. I gave y'all my thoughts and opinions. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. Drop that like, hit that subscribe button, join the Where You At family. All my other links are in the description, man. I want to see you guys there. I love y'all, and I'm gone.